You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 2. Chill!
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman of RPG and the Premier Boy Podcast. Welcome to a new episode of Mr. Gentleman like the podcast. Hope all is well. On the episode, I got a special guest. Y'all already know this is part 2 of Date Night Talks series. This is the new series that we just started. And of course, we got our next guest. She is an old friend of mine where we have history. And, we're going to talk to her. She's going to be in the hot seat for Date Night Talk. We're going to talk to her about life. So yeah, y'all already know what to do. Sit back, relax, I'll be right back.
This is Laquita from the Queen and Me podcast, and you're listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And welcome to the Mr. Gentleman Fact Quote of the Day. And today's quote of the day is, if you had the opportunity to play this game of life, appreciate every moment. And what I mean by that is, just appreciate every moment, because you never know when it's your last. So appreciate life every moment, whether it's good or bad. Just appreciate life. And this is today, Mr. Gentleman Fact Quote of the Day.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. On Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, we interview many guests about their life journey, pretty much where they come from and where they're at now. Also promoting their brands or whatever they're doing at the time they come on the show. We also have the host talk about personal stories about himself and everything that he's been through. And also we have fun conversation about anything music, anything old school, relationships, wrestling, and many more. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays at 12 a.m. We are also on every Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Spin-Up Series Thursdays, where we have all of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast spin-off series all in one day, where we have a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Riding Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursdays at 12 a.m. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, the Pods, and many more. Or y'all can check it out on the official website of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com. And tune in every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in to this commercial break of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Cheers!
Hey, this is your girl Vanna B, and you're kicking it and listening to my boy on Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at the time, I got my special guest. She is a good friend of mine. That we got a lot of history. We got Miss Vanny B in the building. How you doing?
Vanna
B.
Vanna B.
Yeah. How
Hello,
you doing?
everyone. I'm good, Mr. Gentleman. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. It's still with allergy, but I'm good. I'm good. Happy to hear from you. Welcome to my show.
It only took 20 years, y'all, but I made it.
well, like I said, I'm glad you're here. So you ready?
Yes.
Yeah. So before we get to the main topics, we're gonna get to know you a little bit.
Okay.
So we're gonna start off with, where are you from?
I hail from where all the prettiest girls in New York City come from. Queens. Queens, New York. Jamaica to be exact. No offense to any other borough, but you gotta love a Queens girl.
I mean, I don't know about all the queens, but you're a pretty girl. I don't know about all the queens, but but yeah, I can say for you, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so how would you describe yourself as a person?
Definitely ambitious, courageous, funny, outgoing, loyal, loving, determined, and just, a whole bunch of fabulousness.
Okay, nice. So what do you do for a living, or what do you want to do for a living?
Currently, I am employed by the Department of Education. I work at a high school in Queens. But I am also an entrepreneur, currently working on 2 business projects right now, in addition to being in school, getting my BS in web design and development, so learning how to build apps and websites. Yes.
Nice. Big things.
Big things are going.
So what do you like to do at your own time?
Sleep. But no, besides sleeping, I'm definitely a homebody. Well, I do like going out, but I'm a homebody, so I'm definitely a Netflix person. I like watching a lot of documentaries on history. I'm a geek, so I can spend hours watching stuff about like Egypt or cryptozoology. You're probably like, what's that? So cryptozoology is a study of creatures that may or may not exist. So you're probably like, Vanna, what are you talking about? So like Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, Chupacabra. I'm obsessed with that. Like, that's my stuff. Going to museums, amusement parks, traveling, and just enjoying life and living every day like it's golden.
Okay, nice. So what is your favorite type of music?
Everything. I listen to everything from Ella Fitzgerald to NSYNC, Backstreet Boys to Pop Smoke to Masha Montano, Bougie Bonton, Salinas, Compa, Alan Cave, Sweet Mickey. I listen to everything, literally everything, and some country here and there too.
Okay. Good taste in music. Nice. All right, so now we'll get to the main topic, the main thing why we came here. As you know, this is the Date and Talk episode, or Date and Talk series. I'm starting this new series. You are the second guest on this series.
OMG.
So we're gonna start with the first question.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you feel about dating in this generation?
I hate it. I hate it here. I feel like it's definitely very difficult to date because, people are not really truly upfront with what their intentions are. If they want something serious, if they just want to smash, if they just want to date around, so it's difficult to really find someone that you can vibe with who wants the same things that you want. Because a lot of days, people just want to hit it and quit it. And that's the case, be upfront and be real. But if you really want to build and want something more, let me know. And then, that's what I'm looking for.
I got you. So what is your current relationship status? And how long have you been in that relationship status?
Oh, this is a difficult question. I want to say I'm single. However, I do have my eye on someone. So I guess I am single. My last serious relationship was 3 years ago when I was engaged. But right now I'm single, but I got my eye on somebody. I'm trying to make sure he's right.
Well, I must say that person you got your eye on is a lucky guy, I must say.
Yeah, I mean, I will hopefully, but if not, I can slide into my DMs.
I'm done. So when it comes to guys, do you have a certain type?
So I would say physically, I prefer a tall guy. I like something about a tall man, but I don't really care if you're short. I'm 5'6". I've dated someone that was 6'10". I dated someone that was shorter than me, so I just go by the person in their heart and who they are, and what they put out in the universe.
That's really good. That's really good. All right, so in relation, does age matter?
No, I've dated all ages in my dating years from 21 all the way up to 55. Yes, I know. Everybody like the world. Yeah, I went through a stage where I only wanted older men. I wanted to date older men.
I see. So what is your definition of love?
I feel like, when you think of love, you hear like the scripture, love is patient, love is kind, it doesn't boast, it doesn't do all that. But I feel like for me, my definition of love is I don't want to just love you or for you to love me when we're all good and we're set and we're happy. I want to know, like, can you love me or will you be able to love me when things aren't good? And being if maybe one of us lost our jobs or maybe one of our healths are declining or something like that, or maybe, a tragedy hits us, because some people can't really emotionally deal with that. And I feel like in order for you to love someone, truly love someone, you have to see, can you ride out on the hard times and not just the good times? Because when it's good, it's good. When money's coming in, you taking vacations, it's amazing. But what if that you don't have that option, for a little bit, what are you going to do then?
Good point. So, have you ever been in love? I'm pretty sure you have. Have you ever been in love?
I definitely have. Well, yes, because I feel like I have been in love. Have I been hurt being in love with someone? Yes, definitely.
I know that the worst part of love is getting hurt. Trust me, I know the feeling.
It definitely is, because you think one minute you found the one, you found your other half, you found your Obama, your Michelle and Barack, or your J and B, whatever case, how we say goals,
Yeah.
But then it kind of falls apart in front of you. And you're like, when you're in love with someone, that person's like, hey, that's your best friend. That's the one person that's not supposed to stab you in the back. So, when it happens, you're like, how did I get here? How did we get here?
True, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so give us a good dating experience and your worst dating experience.
A good dating experience that I had was, I'm definitely a hopeless romantic. So yes, I'm the corny girl that one day, I want to come home and there's like candles and flowers everywhere and it's like so romantic, or, a romantic evening and all that stuff. So I say that to say, I was dating someone. I'm going to use the word dating. And, I mentioned to them, like, I always want to take a horse and carriage ride to Central Park. And, we were dating. And one day, we met up, we did some things in the city, and then our last surprise was the horse and carriage ride to Central Park. And that just meant so much to me because it showed that he actually listened, to things. And I kind of think I said it to him in a passing kind of thing, but he actually remembered that, so that meant a lot. My worst experience was I was dating someone. I met them through a dating site. We went on a couple dates. I want to say our 4th or 5th date. We were at a restaurant in the city. It was a beautiful evening. However, his wife and their 2 kids, and she was pregnant, rolled up to the restaurant.
Oh,
I had no idea that he was married. He played that off. He played that one off. So needless to say, yeah, that was that.
Wow, that was crazy. Wow,
Yeah,
that's the worst thing. You didn't deserve that. That's crazy.
yeah.
But your best one, he's a lucky guy. He's a very lucky guy. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. Big him up. Big him up.
Yeah, shout out to him. So, so have you ever ghosted somebody, or have you ever been ghosted by somebody?
Yes. I was ghosted. I was seeing someone, and it was during a point in my life where I was actually going through something really close and sentimental to me, and when the shit hit the fan and I really needed that person, they just went MIA. Instead of them just being a man and saying, emotionally, I don't know how to comfort you or how to be there. And being there for someone is just you just being there, whether you're saying something or not. So instead of him just, saying that, he just went MIA. So yeah, and me ghosting people, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've done it. I've blocked people, stopped answering, I've done all that. So I'm guilty of the same thing. But I also ghost people because I've met a lot of crazy dudes. So yeah, if I think you cray, you gotta go.
I mean, it had to be done. It had to be done.
Exactly.
So, did you watch Love is Blind? If so, would you go on that type of dating show or any type of dating show for love?
I think my dating life should be a show. But I would. I definitely love Love is Blind because, again, I am a hopeless romantic. And it was just really cool to see people bond without knowing each other, like physically touching or seeing each other, just really getting to know the soul and the depth of the person. Because I think sometimes in our generation, we get so caught up in the person's physical, like how they look, but not their mental. If you can't mentally stimulate me, I don't care how fine you are. No, baby, it's not going to work for me, So I would definitely do something like that, and I want to get married. I want to have kids. I want to, I don't want to call it fairy tale. It's so cheesy, but I do want that.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, I think we all want that, especially when it comes with the right person.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of Love is Blind, you do remind me of Lauren. So I'm not gonna lie to you, her person.
I love her. Let me tell you, she's my big sister in my head. I'm obsessed with her. Not in a crazy way, y'all, but just seeing her find love, and I was just oh my god, yes. Cameron, where are you? You could be white, black, Chinese. Where are you, Cameron? Just come through. Slide in my DMs, please.
I'm done. I mean, he could be in front of you. You don't even know it.
I mean, he could be. He could be.
He could be the guy who got you the horse carriage ride.
He could. He definitely could be. There's a strong possibility he could be.
So, what do you feel is the perfect place to find love?
I don't think there's no perfect place. I feel like when you find love, you find love. You can find love anywhere. I don't I think there's always a saying, not always a saying. I was told, if you want to find a good man, girl, you gotta go to church. If you want to find a good man, you gotta go here. I just feel like when you meet someone and your souls connect and your spirits connect and you're equally yoked, it doesn't matter if you're on the train, on the bus, at the bodega, wherever you are, it just happens. I don't think there's no place to find, the perfect love.
True. I agree. A little side question. Do you remember how we met?
Yes. So once upon a time, there was a place called Club Rebel. And I'm not gonna say no names. My best friend, she gonna probably hear this. So yeah, I'm gonna tell the story. We were in Club Rebel. It was a great night. I remember exactly what I had on that night because I have the picture of me in the outfit. But I had these really cute Princess Jasmine pants, but they were cut slits on the side, black heels. I had a black and white jacket. I was real cute, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Well, I still am, but yeah. And I think I was on the soca floor, and we met with a hip hop floor. It was one of those floors Like we met and we vibed in the club. And the rest is history.
Yeah, vibe with a capital V.
You know what? Not like that. Wait. Let's clear that up. Not like that. There was no smashing.
No, I ain't saying that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say
None of that.
that.
It was just like we met, we were talking, I was loopy, my best friend's like, what is happening? I'm like, girl, let's just chill out. But that was a fun night though. Man, R.I.P. Club Rebel. If anyone's been to Club Rebel, that was the club back in the day. Like there was a lot of shenanigans in that club.
It was first spot that I ever promoted at.
Yeah, man, it was like every weekend, every other weekend, it was either me and my best friend or me or in a group of people. We would be there, and they had the cage on the hip hop floor, and they used to go up there. Yeah. Good times, y'all. Good times.
Good time. Yeah, good times. Recipe Clover.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you feel is very important in a relationship? And do you feel sex is important in a relationship?
Yep. For me, it is. It definitely is. It definitely is because oh Lord, I'm like, who's gonna hear this and be like, did you say that on this? It is, because I'm very when I'm with you, I like to be with you, with you. Oh, Chris Brown voice with you. And then I think communication, effective communication, not just communication. You have to effectively communicate to your partner. Honesty, loyalty, and trust, And I think I don't know if I said respect, but you definitely, to me, you have to have those, because if you don't have them, then, that's you don't have a solid foundation, and you have to both understand when you come to the table, you might have 5 things that you value in a relationship, and I might have 5 things that I value, and where do we find the compromise and the balance, and how do we combine this list to equal that one list of what we want?
Yeah, that's definitely true. I definitely agree. So we're here at the last relationship question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel this generation do believe in marriage?
So I'm going to go half and half, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Because I do see a lot of my peers getting engaged and getting married, but then I do see a lot of my peers who are like, I don't want to get married. I just want to, be with the person. I don't believe in marriage. Why do I have to sign a paper, get a ring to be with you? Which, okay, I get it. But I also feel like, a lot of people in our generation, they haven't seen, I don't want to say successful marriages, but they haven't seen long-term marriages. They kind of just seen, either they're the product of a divorce and they're scared of marriage because their parents, or, maybe, their mother or dad was a single parent and never got married and kind of just did whatever. So I think in the Black community, we really don't have the best examples. Sometimes we look, okay, relationship goes, J and B, or Barack and Michelle, or you got Tiana and Iman, or whatever the case may be. But sometimes you have to look around you and your peers and look at your peers that are married and say, okay, and talk to them and ask questions and say, I know it's tough, but how do you get through it? And with marriage, it's a commitment between you, your partner, and God. And when when the times get bad, you are gonna have to get on your knees and pray. Whether you pray in a separate room for your partner, y'all pray separately, or y'all pray together. Y'all gonna have to know how to come together and figure a way out. Because divorce is easy, it's also expensive. And who wants to go through that heartbreak? Who wants to go through that? But I definitely want to get married. I want to be a wife. I want to be a mommy. That's very important to me as well, in addition to having my careers and, being an entrepreneur as well.
Yes, definitely. I definitely agree with you. And I mean, who don't want to get married? I do want to get married as well. Like I say, same with you. Some people I know do get engaged and married, and some people don't believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
I know for me, even seeing all that, I do believe in it. And my parents been married for almost 38 years, so I want that. I want that.
Mm-hmm.
With wifey, kids as well, career and entrepreneur. Same goal as you. Same goal as you.
Yeah. And the thing is that, like, for people who don't believe in marriage, I'm not knocking you. I'm not saying that, you're stupid, and you're not stupid enough, and that's everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But I will say the following. I will say, okay, let's say you don't get married, right? So you and your partner are just together forever. For whatever, until whoever, God forbid, they leave this earth first. Now, legally, when you're married, your partner will be taken care of, and so on and so forth. Life insurance and so on and so forth. That really can't be challenged when you're married. However, even if you legally write in your will or write in your life insurance that, well, I want 70% to go to my partner, if your partner, let's say they have kids that didn't come from your union, if they still have their parents still alive, that as an estate, they can challenge that. The last thing I would want is, God forbid, I'm with my partner for X amount of years and I leave this earth before him and he has to go through that, or vice versa. Then you have to look at health insurance. Yes, there's ways for you to go around it and put someone on your health insurance, but it's a benefit to be married, and to have that. And so it's just, we have to look more past, the, oh my God, I'm stuck with this person for life, and look at it, okay, well, God forbid something happens to me. I want to ensure you're okay. I don't want no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I want to ensure you're taken care of, and so I definitely, that's something I also factor to, as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I definitely agree. So we're going to switch gears a little bit.
Okay.
And, I'm going to ask you this. Mm-hmm. What is your dream venture? Something that you always want to do?
Something I always want to do? I'm crazy, y'all. So I either want to bungee jump or I want to bungee jump or skydive. And I definitely, my bucket list is to visit Egypt. Because again, like, I love history. I'm obsessed with Egypt. That's probably my favorite civilization to like watch movies about and read about. And I just my dream is to go see the Sphinx and the pyramids and go visit the different pharaohs' tombs, Tutankhamun and Nefertiti, and just all that. Like, that's definitely on, my dreams to do. So Future Bay, if you out there, we going to Egypt, boo. All right? we jumping out of planes, we jumping over buildings, we out.
One thing I always like about you, that you always was adventurous. That's one thing I always like about you.
Yeah, I'm a little extra.
Yeah.
I am. I just feel like, you only have one life to live, so you might as well take advantage of every moment that you have.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything else going on? Like any other projects?
So besides, again, my full-time career with the Department of Education, I am currently working on some business things. I'm manifesting it, and I'm going to put it in the universe very soon. But I would say in the next couple months, if you follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is Vanna, VANNA _BEE. Little by little, it will start getting pieced together. And it's just something, it's nothing crazy. It's just something that I'm like, I want to try it and see how it works. And that's about it, honestly, really. And just, again, working on my degree and trying to find my bae.
Well, like I always say, anything is possible. God will definitely make it happen.
Yes.
All right. So, what do you have to say for anybody that's going the same route as you?
I would say, definitely, it sounds corny. You got to keep pushing. You have to expect and accept failures. I used to be a person that when I failed at something, I used to be so hard on myself and I would give up. But you have to realize that in the failure, there's a lesson. And in that failure, it pushes you towards your goal. So learn how to be hard on yourself, but don't stay in that place. Have your pity party for 2.5 seconds and then continue to keep it, pushing. You're going to have people who are going to doubt you. You're going to have people who are close to you that you never thought that would be like, no, you can't do something, kind of doubt you. You have to accept it. Not accept it, but just it's going to happen. And, then you're going to have the people that you least expect to be your biggest cheerleaders. if you are blessed to have a circle that stands behind you, that's a blessing. I've been blessed in that way, but then I've also been blessed to have people that are not in my inner circle still, push me and encourage me.
Mm.
You know.
Okay, nice, good advice, good advice. But Miss Vanna B, I thank you for coming on the show.
Mm-hmm.
You already know I appreciate you always. Always appreciate
I,
you.
I appreciate you too, Mr. Gentleman.
Well, so drop all your social media so everybody can reach you.
So yeah, just to start with, again, my personal Instagram. Again, when I launch everything, it's going to be launched to my personal Instagram to their separate accounts. But to start with, again, Instagram, Vanna VANN. Wait, VANNA underscore BEE. When you search it up, it is going to say Carrie Bradshaw. You're like, who is that? That's actually my favorite character from Sex and the City. So if you see that, then that's the right profile. And you can start there, and then keep building. Let's keep it building, and that's about it.
Okay, nice. Thank you, everybody, and we'll be right back.
Bye.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, the Gentleman Like the Podcast and the Premier Boy Podcast. And this commercial is brought to you by the Premier Boy Podcast, where four publicly do where we talk about anything about the culture. Hosted by myself, Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, Mr. Aaron Sands from King Talk with Aaron Sands, the Star Riding Ride, who is also my co-host of the Old School Show, and Long Live the Chief Mally Mal. And we talk many topics from politics, music, sex, love, relationships, and many more. And also every topic that's going on in the news right now. Many of our topics is very controversial, and the podcast show might not be for everybody because we talk about many explicit content. And yeah, so if y'all decided to check out the show, y'all be warned because y'all might need a drink or two. And yeah, because this podcast is so crazy. I'm shocked it had not got canceled yet. So if y'all looking forward to listen to the Premier Boy Podcast, check it out on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and many more. Each and every Wednesday at 12 a.m. You can check out the Premier Boy Podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, Star Riding Rod, and Long Live the Chief Mally Mal. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Have a good day and night wherever you're listening to this episode. Now back to the show. Yeah!
I just want to take the time and thank everybody for tuning into the new episode. Thank you to my special guests, they're beautiful, Vanny B for coming on the show. Girl, keep doing your thing. You already know how I feel about you. So you already know when we open back up, you already know what to do if you're in your area. Once we open back up, Remake Friday at Catcher, 270 Barry Street, say premiere at the door. Best Saturday party at Taj. 48 for 21st Street, 5th and 6th, say premiere at the door. If you want to be a guest on my show, you could send me a bio of yourself, everything that you do, to my email, kenypgent@gmail.com. I repeat, kenypgent@gmail.com. Or you could DM me, Ken_Gentleman. I repeat, Ken, KEN _Mr. MR Gentleman, GENTLEMAN. If you haven't yet, check out the Premier Boy Podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, and DJ Retro. Episode 1 to 4 is out now. New episode is coming real soon. So once again, thank you for tuning into the new episode, and have a good day.
Hi, my name is B Wise, and you are listening to Mr. Gentleman's Lifestyle Podcast.